Hey, this is future Quentin editing this video. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for how the audio turned out. I tried something new in the recording setup. I tried recording the audio directly through my camera, and that did not turn out so well. So it'll be fixed in future episodes. But yeah, this episode kind of has a little shitty audio. Sorry about that. And I'll let Past Quentin take it from here.
Hello and welcome. I'm Quentin, and welcome to the first installment of the Month of Doom. We will be marathoning all kinds of Doom content over the month leading up to the release of Doom Eternal on March 20th. I'm personally really excited. I haven't been following too much of the pre-release news because I want enough of the game to sort of remain unspoiled, remain a surprise for me. And I do intend on playing that also on the channel once it is officially out. But the plan is, should everything go according to it, that I will be playing all 4 of the previous Doom games in the lead-up to Doom Eternal. I am frickin' pumped. I can say fucking. This is a Doom video. I can say fucking. I'm fucking pumped. And again, if things go according to plan, I will be having some fun little gimmicks and some special guests maybe in future episodes. And by special guests, I don't mean like anybody from like id Software or anything like that, or I mean like special guests to me, like special from my life. The saying special guests is a little misleading. But speaking of special guests, I have the most special of guests today. I have my own little hell creature, my cat, Karma. She's adorable and a little fussy, and does not like it when I do things without her, so she will be joining me, apparently, for this. Without much further ado, let's get right into Doom 1. I am so excited. We're just gonna be jumping right in, new game, knee deep in the dead. We're gonna go with Hurt Me Plenty. That's the nice solid middle ground difficulty. That is also what we'll be playing on through all of the other games, I believe. Don't expect me to find every single secret, because I know I won't. I love the Doom games, but that may be a bit much to ask of me. This is not going to be like a how-to 100% Doom walkthrough or anything. Okay, there we go. I straight forgot what button interact was for a second there. Give me the fucking mega armor. Alright. Now, we could... Does this open? No. Okay. That's the thing about some of the secrets in the first 2 Doom games, is a lot of them are just really fucking obtuse. Like, you kind of just have to press A on random walls and see what happens. Now, I don't know, there's part of me that likes that style of secret, because it's kind of cool, and it means that it's going to stay a secret for longer. As you can see, my aim is not the most amazing either. But yeah, I do kind of see the advantage to that kind of secret. It allows it to stay secret for longer. An example I can think of from a modern game would be in Batman Arkham Asylum. There's a specific wall in the game that if you hit with explosive gel. It's not like marked in the detective vision or anything. There it is. Get the shotgun just a little early. There's a specific wall that if you hit with enough explosive gel will break open, and it's not marked on your detective vision or anything, so you really just have to throw explosive gel on every wall in the game in order to find it. But it basically contained a big teaser for the, at the time it was put in the game, potential sequel, Arkham City. It wasn't actually found until after Arkham City had already been out, if I'm remembering my history correctly, or if not, at least after it had been announced, and sort of very shortly before its release. It was sometime either before its release or it was either just before or after the release of Arkham City. I cannot remember off the top of my head. So, confession time. I am not sure I've ever fully beaten the original 2 Doom games. I know I've gotten at least fairly far in both of them, but I'm not sure I've ever made time to just sit down and just play them all the way through to the end. Here we go. That's a door I can go through. Now, I will say, and again, I also only have a sort of limited experience with Doom 3. I didn't even get very far in that one. Partially because I wanted to keep it a little bit of a fresh experience for myself, so that when I binge through all the Doom games in preparation for Doom Eternal, that there will be some surprises for me. But I did get enough of the way through it to know that I liked it, even though it's not as traditional of a Doom game. It's definitely leans a bit more into the horror rather than the action of Doom, which is, in my opinion, perfectly fine and valid. It's just not what a lot of people wanted from their new Doom game. Which, you know, I mean, I kind of understand that, but what I played of it, I enjoyed. I also have a Making of Doom 3 book, which I've sort of cracked open a little bit, and I've definitely enjoyed. Oh, hello. I do like that the enemies in this game will sometimes fight each other. That's one of my favorite fucking things in this game. How do I get out of here, though? Is this one of those things where I have to just fucking grunt at the walls? No? Okay. Like I said, not gonna find every secret, not gonna find the secret exits. Probably. I mean, some stuff I might find, but don't count on me catching everything. Oh, we got achievements. I'll be playing all of these games on the PlayStation 4. I bought the Slayers collection because it was fairly cheap, honestly. I think it was something like $20 on Amazon for all 4 of the previous Doom games, plus a controller skin and a poster, which is a pretty sweet deal for $20, plus a $10 rebate on Doom Eternal. So that's fucking awesome. That's a really good deal. Even without the rebate, that's a good deal. Yeah, secrets 0%. I'm definitely not a pro at any Doom. I do know quite a bit about. Well, I say quite a bit. I do know a fair amount of the 2016 Doom. I know where I'll. What the fuck am I getting hit by? Is there guys over there that are shooting me through the grating? Yep. I know where quite a lot of the secrets are in that game. Not quite all of them. There's a couple of the classic map levers that I can't remember for the life of me where they are. It's really like only 2. Right. I forgot which button was incorrect again. Whoops. But I will actually not be playing Doom 2016. Now that may sound odd, because didn't I say we'd be marathoning all of the previous Doom games up to Doom Eternal? Well, I did say that, didn't I? That hurt a bit too much. I will personally not be playing Doom 2016 if things go according to plan. My partner, my girlfriend, will be playing that one, and I'll be sort of in the back seat position, providing extra commentary, talking about secrets, providing her with little tips and things like that if she gets stuck or needs help anywhere. I doubt she will. She's pretty good at games. Just as a general rule. Fuck. Here we go. Here's a secret, maybe. That's also one thing I really like about Doom 2016 is it tracks your secret progress in an actual, like, fuck. It tracks your actual secret progress in a menu that you can view at any time, which is pretty nice when some of the secrets are a bit obtuse. Like I said, I am definitely not a pro by any stretch at classic Doom. I would hesitate to even really call myself good at classic Doom. I mean, I love it, but my strengths definitely lie in its more modern iterations. Woo! They're gonna fight each other for a sec. Hello? Who's still alive? Hey, come back down here. There's stuff up here I want. Go. Fucking. Yeah, it really is just amazing to me how groundbreaking this game was when it originally came out. And, I don't think that lightning... I mean, yeah, Wolfenstein 3D had the same sort of graphical presentation before this, but this was really what sort of... Oh shit! Well, I'm dead. God damn it. Doom was really what sort of popularized this graphical style and arguably the first-person shooter in general. There's a common factoid that you might have heard, that it is one of the most that at the time it was one of the most downloaded pieces of software ever, even outclassing Windows. I can't remember if it's 95 or 98. I want to say it was 95. At the time brand new Windows operating system, and Doom was on more PCs than it.
Hey there, Editing Quentin again. Actually, Microsoft also made an advertisement for Windows 95 at a special sort of promo party using Doom, where Bill Gates is sort of badly green screened into the game, and you gotta see it to believe it. Here it is.
These games are getting really realistic. Next year I might even play in the big Doom tournament.
Alright, back to you, Pass Quentin.
Do not have many shotgun bullets. Come here, you son of a bitch. Really, I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be waiting for enemies to come to me. That's not really how Doom likes to operate. Really, if you're not moving in Doom, you're playing the game wrong. And this goes back to even sort of classic, even in the newer games. If you're not constantly moving, especially on harder difficulties, you're just gonna die. Especially with the amount of enemies in this game that have hit scan attacks. And if you don't know what a hit scan is, it basically means that if they're if they're in line of sight with you when they've that if you are in line with the, like that's a projectile attack. So that one physically moves, I can avoid it. What he's firing, that shotgun guy, is called a hit scan attack. I should not be trying to explain these things while I play the game. It basically means that the game will scan the area in a direct line in front of the attacking enemy, and if it sees that I am there, then it will hit me. So, hit scan. Kinda. That's a very basic way to explain it. What is... Oh, right. That's a bad thing. But that's the very basic sort of gist of it, is if you are in the way of the attack, you are automatic, and it's fired, you are automatically hit with it. Doesn't matter if... Basically, travel time for the attack does not matter, unlike projectile. I'm personally... I get why hit scan is a thing. It's much easier on a system than, say, making every bullet fired out of a gun in a first-person shooter an individual projectile. That would take That would just be insane. No one would ever do that. And nor should they, because that would just be fucking crazy. It'd be cool. It'd make for a bit more of a realistic game. But it would also not run as well on as many systems. I can't even remember how we got onto the topic of... Oh, right, yes, moving fast, constantly moving. Yeah, that's a big deal to staying alive in the Doom games. Doom 2016 does not actually have a whole lot of hit scan compared to this game, anyway. It definitely has some, don't get me wrong, but not nearly so much as this game. For instance, I should not have done that. The basic guard enemies in that game, in Doom 2016, they actually fire projectiles. That's not hit scan. And by the way, hit scan does not mean there's no sort of particles or anything like that. Like that there's no sort of bullet trail effects. It just means that those don't technically matter when it comes to actually determining if the target of the attack takes damage. If that makes any sense. With hit scan weaponry, any sort of particles or anything like that are they're aesthetic only. They're just to make it prettier. Whew. I definitely could have avoided that. I definitely have in the past done 100% completion of Doom 2016. Now, without spoiling anything, there is one thing I want to gripe about completing that game, and that's there's a bug that can make your save file uncompletable. And it's still in the game to this day. Sometimes, and maybe this is only on PlayStation, I've only ever played it on PlayStation, so it's entirely possible it is a PlayStation unique bug, but sometimes on a very specific level, there are upgrade crates. There are collectibles in each level that get you weapon modifications, upgrades for your guns that let them do different things. And when you interact with them, it lets you choose what mod on what particular weapon you want. It's not set. You can pick them in any order so long as you have the weapon. In one particular level, there's one that you can interact with twice. Sometimes you can only interact with it once, but sometimes it lets you interact with it twice. And if you do that, you render your save file uncompletable because you won't be able to actually pick up and collect the final weapon upgrade, the final weapon mod in the game, because you'll already have all of the weapon mods. I completely forgot about this bug, and so when I a while ago tried to do an Ultraviolence 100% completion run, I got to that final thing, because when I first went through, I thought, I go back through the levels and I backtrack just to make sure that I grab everything, that I didn't miss any secrets, even though most everything is tracked. Usually I only do that for codex entries, things like that. There are collectible little entries that teach you more about the world and provide funny little comments and shit like that. But as I was going through, I saw that the thing would let me interact with it, so I was like, huh, I guess I must have missed it on my first run through the level. No, I did not miss it. It just did the thing where it just randomly sometimes lets you interact with it twice. And I have no idea what causes that. I have not done enough experimenting to figure that out. Man, the range on the shotgun in this game is, frankly, just fucking ridiculous. Oh shit, that's a lot of guys. Woo. Oh fuck. Get back down here. Can I? Oh fuck, I can't get back up. No, there's probably something cool up there. Damn it. Alright, well, that sucks. Oh, that's where I get the chain gun, I think. If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've played Doom 1 extensively. But it's gonna take us a little bit to get through all the games, but that's why I'm giving us a whole month to do it. I do also I have an idea for a fun bonus video to make if I can swing it. I'll update you guys in a future upload, a future episode of probably this game. But there's a very specific video I want to make, but I don't know if I will have A, the resources, and B, the time to do so. If I do, you'll get an extra special Doom video for the month of Doom. Come on. Oh shit, I need to not waste this, because this only lasts a specific period of time. Oh hi! I like rocket launchers. Rocket launchers are nice. Oh, did I trap myself down here? God damn it. I really hope there's something on the other side of this. Come on. See, I keep missing neat secrets. Because I just don't know the game well enough. Where the fuck? Yeah, there's something I've definitely experienced in my in my going back through and playing older games. Which I do somewhat frequently in my spare time, is that sometimes old game design can be charming. Sometimes old game design can be really fucking infuriating. Oh, okay, there's the exit. So I guess oh, okay. So that's like a special secret way in. I guess there's a thing I have to get somewhere? Okay, we will figure that out. Okay, so I have to get over there. How the fuck? Oh, I've got a blue keycard. I can open that door. Okay. Cool. We're figuring stuff out. But as I was saying about older game design, this game never really tells you what to do. And oftentimes, that's not a bad thing. You're just sort of dropped in and you're surrounded by monsters, so what do? You shoot them, and you look for a way out. That's just sort of naturally what you're compelled to do by the gameplay mechanics and the surrounding. What are the two things you can do? You can shoot and move. So you can shoot, you can move, and you can press a button to interact with stuff sometimes. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna shoot the big monsters, and you're gonna move around, and when you find a button, you're gonna activate it. Oh shit, my camera's about to die. So I guess we're gonna have to wrap up this episode, because I'm not sure my camera will make it to the end. Well, if you if you liked this video, please do me the favor of liking it. If you've got something to say, leave a comment. Maybe you know where more secrets are and can help me not suck at this game. And if you want to see more, and if you want to follow the rest of the Month of Doom, then please subscribe to the channel. I'm fucking let me back through. I will be uploading normally I will be uploading every Friday. With the Month of Doom, I may be uploading a little bit more frequently than that. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. Bye!